Well, good morning, YouTube. It is 6:40 on, I think today's the May 20th, Tuesday. I didn't get any filming done yesterday, and I didn't get any editing done basically all of last week. I actually wanted to address that really quick at the beginning of this video. The last video I posted was 8 days ago, and the video is called a full week in one video. I'm an idiot. I kind of dropped my GoPro behind my couch, and I do all my editing from my GoPro and everything, so I wasn't even able to edit all of last week's content. But now that it's May 20th and I have the GoPro back, I didn't realize where I lost it, but now that I have it back, you guys will get some I'm kind of talking to the future, you guys, but now that I have the GoPro back, you guys will get some footage this week of what we were doing last week. With that being said, just want to let you guys know, I think the only day I didn't record was yesterday, Monday, and I didn't have it all weekend. During the weekend, we had a skeleton crew of 5 people working, a couple people cutting grass, and then a couple people doing mulching at another place in Marblehead. And then yesterday, me and Ronaldo started ripping up a third driveway, which is I think 2,600 square feet, but we'll be working there today, so you guys will see it anyways. All right, we'll see you guys down the yard. 7:10 basically, by the looks of it. Everybody's starting to roll out. I think we only got 7 guys right now. The 8th guy comes in at 10 from his restaurant shift. You're good. Ronaldo just rolled out. He's going to that job to drop off the trailer and then go grab some limp pack. Truck right there with the trailer, that's our mowing crew. They're going to cut out of town, I think. No, they're in town today, actually. Tomorrow's their out of town list. And then Mary and Jimmy are going to do some overseeding. Simulator was falling off. Hey, I'm up to Woody's. We out. Oh, she's heavy. I forgot just how heavy she was. Oh, it's Raffaele. Look like William. Look at the Quikrete in the back of that thing. Hey, it's a 550. She'll take it. Had the hat reference. Rhode Island license plates. You don't see those that often. Alright, we'll see you guys up at Woody's. Alright, Ronaldo's in his 1-ton dump and going to Delisio in Salem to go grab some limp pack. And I'm dumping my last load of asphalt from yesterday up at Woody's. As you can see, it was a lighter load, but it was the last load, so the Wonkavator going up. Alright, so it's 8:30. I ended up dropping the international off at the yard because I don't need it for the rest of the day. So this is what me and Ronaldo did yesterday. We ripped out this whole driveway. I'll put a picture of it before, right after I do this video, but yeah, don't really need any material up front here. We just want a little more down by the garage here. There's like a belly that runs, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it on video, but there's a couple bellies like right there, and then most of it is just all along here. But we're gonna get this graded out, and then my buddy with the paving company is coming tomorrow to do all 3 asphalt jobs, which will be Wednesday the 21st. But I'm gonna start getting to work. I just figured I'd show you guys what we're working with today. All right, so it is 12:20. We haven't done lunch yet, but okay. Okay. Yeah, so it's about 12:30. We're wrapped up here. Yeah, that's really about it. I think we ended up using 6 or 7 yards of material, and then Vance is gonna come pave tomorrow. Sweet. All right, we're gonna go do lunch now, and then we're gonna just do a rough grade of the 2 other ones before Vance comes tomorrow to pave. Oh, I left my door open. What a putz. All right, so we're just pulling up on our second job right now. Shit's getting done. Hey, Mike. Sea of red. Smells like asphalt, smells like money. This thing's beautiful. Anything I can do to help you out? I got nothing to do till 10, so I'm just kind of fucking around. Rake. That's all it needs.
Oh, you're just gonna bring the dirt down?
Yeah. Oh no, not the dirt. I was gonna just stamp it with a rake to get it.
Oh, okay. How long is it soft? How long is it soft enough?
Hours. Yeah, I wouldn't even touch it today. It's safe to walk on by the end of the day, but yeah.
Breezy over here, guys.
Yeah, it wasn't very nice out this morning.
Breezy.
Yeah, you were out this morning fishing, right? Yeah.
It wasn't.
So yeah, it's fishing because you weren't catching. You were just out setting.
It wasn't as bad as I said.
Too
Tomorrow's
fun.
supposed to be shitty, right?
Friday.
Tomorrow's gonna be nautical. Oh, I know on this one, the person did say if we could get as close to the fence as possible, that would be the nuts.
We'll spray lines this time.
Yeah, no
Hopefully
biggie.
they're gonna fall.
Right?
Vance, when he was a kid, he couldn't color worth a shit. He couldn't stay in between lines. and I say to him, someday you'll get it, you'll get it, you'll get it. So now it's just like, now I put lines up and I go, see what I was talking about?
truck, huh? Why, you don't like it? It's gonna say. Don't you guys have another tri-axle? You guys have two crews, or is this the crew?
That's the crew.
Yeah.
You can let it 400 or 500 tons. Yeah.
Exactly. So we're at our third job already. Got the tri-axle and then the machine truck here. And then there's my truck, the little truck that could. All right, let's go check out the site, see what we're gonna do. Ocean View.
Right? We had his wedding there, right? We didn't have filet mignon. He paid for filet mignon. He didn't get it. Hey, he didn't get a lot of things. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, this was was the grade job that I was most unsure of, but I was like, I can only slope it down so much because I got to work with the asphalt level over here, and then I got to work with the sills for the garage down there.
Like I say to everybody, you know, it's a lot of what you need to do is you got your grades are already dictated to you. You got this, and you got your garage floor.
Yeah.
You got your walkway. So.
Yeah, I think from like that point right there to that corner is like 6 or 7 inches. So I was like, you know what? And I talked to the customer and they're like, oh yeah, it'll give my water or my grass nutrients because the water will go down there. And I was like, yeah, that'll work. You guys chugged right through them. This is the last one I got for you.
Oh, you said you had 6.
I'm hoping to give I was talking to my father. On average, we probably do a little under a dozen of these a year. It's not much, but it's honest work. And I don't trust myself doing them, because if I were to do them, I'd be running up to Benny's in that little truck, because that's the biggest truck we got. And then on top of that, I'd be wheelbarrowing the whole freaking thing. So, needed a little bit more gravel. Not a big deal. I had gravel laying around. Getting it done. Playing with the grade just a little bit. Heavy. Heavy, heavy. Is there anything I can do to help you out?
No, we'll take the clean tools, you know?
Right?
Go from gravel to asphalt. We switch them up.
Yeah.
The keys been together a while too, so you gotta know what each other's thinking, you know?
Yeah. Well, what do they call that? Telepathic thinking?
Yeah. Telekinesis.
better up against the sill.
You know what it is? It would look stupid. You know something? Now it's clean. And then if you ever cap asphalt that line underneath, asphalt has give.
Yeah.
Expansion and contraction. The concrete's gonna crack that. And we were only going an inch to have a crack right there.
Yeah.
You know something? Would it take 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Better off, like I tell him all the time. Do it once, do it right. But you know something you see, and I kept checking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Measure twice, cut once.
That's, you know.
That's the biggest thing. Measure twice, cut once.
That's a good guy.
Yeah.
My type of guy.
Yeah.
My type of guy.
Yeah, I didn't even remember to mention that. We go back a couple years now with Brian. I can never pronounce his last name. Orsino?
Orsino.
Yeah. Yeah, he's good people too.
Like I said, I've known him before high school.
Yeah.
He works with me in the winter, you know.
Yeah. That's what the mechanic that we bring all our shit to, he's always hanging up there. Yeah, that's been one of my biggest saving graces is the Spanish.
For the most part, like I said, it's basically a family business. That's my garage.
Yep.
That's my son. This kid Mark, his brother-in-law is my first cousin.
Oh, no shit.
So it's a family affair.
Yeah. I like that. Well, that's what, so like our business, it's a crazy thing to say. My father's overseeing everything. My mother's the actual office lady. I run the construction, and then my girlfriend, who has the whole nine,
there you go.
she runs the plant division.
Awesome.
So I got like my crew of like,
There you go.
our construction crew isn't huge. It's me and 2 other guys.
But you know what it is? I'll tell you. This is what I tell you. I met the guy that just did our wells up in Boxford. 100 years they've been drilling wells.
Yeah.
Okay. He goes, I have all family members. He goes, nobody calls in sick.
Right? That's one of the best things about it.
Yeah.
You're not fucking sick. We know. Yeah.
Yesterday, my son will tell you, I have a bad stomach. And I was throwing up the night before, going to the bathroom, friggin', it was off. I was up all night.
Throwing and going.
So, guess what? I came into work yesterday, right? And if you remember, I was busting Mark's balls. I said, oh yeah, you didn't want to listen yesterday, right? So now, right, I turn around and I said to him, you know, I was aggravating him. Yeah, yesterday I'm like, we ran short by 2 tons. So now I had to go all the way back. Now I'm sick as a dog, right? I didn't sleep a wink the night before, right? And I go to him. I said, I'm still here though.
Yeah.
Still here.
Yeah.
But yeah, son. Oh, I should say his 3 sons, his daughter, and his wife all do the business. And so the guy's 70-something years old, still freaking throwing low.
Good for him. Truck quick. And one. Did that just fall out on the street? No, we're vibing. I thought the guys didn't close the scuttle at first. Well, that makes me realize just how small my truck is. So we got done with the asphalt earlier, and construction, I was gonna lay a base after that. I had my guys start to lay a base while I was doing that irrigation clock after the asphalt, but it's gonna pour buckets tomorrow and we're gonna lose a whole day of mowing. So I'm hopping on with the mowing crew to at least help them get this big property done for the end of the day. You guys will finally get some mowing videos right now. Alright, so we'll pull up, we'll do it at 3 inches, perfect. Time to get cutting. Big open field, baby.